race fans, and welcome back to the More Freedom Series. Today we have traveled to the Atlanta Motor Speedway for the Atlanta 75. This is going to be race number 25 in the More Freedom Series Season 3. And after last week, Duber has extended his points lead, so let's go through your top 10 in points. Your points leader is the 329 of Heck of a Duber. Second place will be the 69 of Arco Creates. Third will be the 96 of Nico. Fourth will be the 300 of Resemble. Fifth will be the 3 of Geek Girl Games. Sixth will be the 799 of Mike Check. Seventh will be the 660 of Garrett Miller. Eighth will be the 80 of Hog Eric. Ninth will be the 72 of Duchess. And rounding out your top 10 will be the 00 of Mudbone. Your team standings look like this. MBR leads the way still with KFB Racing second. Aces to Z Motorsports third. Fourth will be Douche Motorsports, and rounding out the top 5 will be Dump and Roll Racing. Chassis standings are Dodge, Toyota, Chevy, Ford, and Pontiac. Toyota is closing in on the leader of the Dodge for the chassis standings, so it's going to be a great finish to the end of this season with, including this race, 12 races, but 11 races after this. So it's going to be, or 10, I don't know, math after this, but it's going to be a great finish to the end of this year. And I'm excited about this race. These cars are getting dialed in, so let's go racing. Let's go through your starting top 10 for this Atlanta 75. Starting on the pole will be the 88 of NM. And on his outside, the points leader, the 329 of Heck of a Duber. Starting third will be the 20 of Adam B 5000. And on his outside, the 777 of Seabass. Starting fifth will be the 38 of Baseman. And on his outside, the 96 of Nico. Starting seventh will be the 25 of JTM. And on his outside, the 23 of Fuller Than You. Starting ninth will be the 95 of Zed Brunna. And rounding out your top 10 will be the 80 of Hog Eric. So that's your starting top 10 for this Atlanta 75. Hopefully we're going to have 49 laps of green flag action here today at the Atlanta Motor Speedway. I'm looking forward to this. Duber on the outside pole, your points leader. He is absolutely going to try to lead a lap here. He's going to try to get those 5 bonus points. The 88 of NM for MBR, he is going to try to stop the 329 of getting out to the lead, leading a lap. I mean, he's got teammate in the top 10 with Nico running third right now, so as much blocking as he can do. He's got 2 teammates looking in from the outside in 11th and 12th right now, but he's going to lead us down to take this green flag here at Atlanta. Green flag is out, and we are underway. Down into turn 1, that 38 of Baseman already making it 3 wide into turn 1 and 2. He has followed right behind him is going to be that 25 of JTM and the 95 of Zed Brunna. So NM trying to lead lap number 1 here as the 38 of Baseman right to his back bumper, dropping down to the inside of that line is the 88. Following right behind him is his teammate, the 25 of JTM. So NM looks like he's going to lead lap number 1. We're going to see if he can lead lap number 2 as the 95 of Zed Brunna powering that Toyota for Aces to Z Motorsports down to the inside. He is trying to get to the back bumper and down underneath that 88 of NM. Let's bring up your timing and scoring. As always, top 10 on your left. Favorite driver scrolling across the top as the 95 of Zed Brunna out to the lead right now as the 72 of Duchess hooking that Harborough Chevy for Douche Motorsports down to the bottom of the track. She's going to try to pull out to the lead with the 143, and Mom Games Hard right there on her bumper. MGH pulling hard left down the backstretch. She's going to get a great run down the backstretch into turn 3 and 4. Right behind her was the 13 of King of the Aces as he slides up the 06 of Ice Cream Some Days. Pulls into trying to get underneath that 143 and Mom Games Hard. Ice Cream is getting moved along right now by the 544 of Frederick Winklebaum as he is in hot pursuit of the lead right here. Right behind him is going to be a KFB racing car, the 71 of Kung Fu Beer. And here comes top 5, the 300 of Resemble as the 544 of Frederick Winklebaum slides up to the middle. He is going to try to lead a lap here at Atlanta as, no, it's going to be the 71 of Kung Fu Beer. He's going to be your leader on that lap as we get squirrely right there. The 143 of Mom Games hard into the outside wall. She's still sliding on that wall as she's going to slide off of it right there. So MGH almost into just, it could have been bad. It could have been bad as she was right up there at the front, but here comes the 34 of Super Snake. He is pushing that Magnum Research Pontiac out to the front for Amish Buggy Racing. Recently married the 34 of Super Snake, so congratulations to him. He is out to the lead right now as the 799 of Mike Check. He is down to the bottom of the track with his Toyota for the Drop Bear Racing team. He is pushing out to the front. Mike has moved up to 6th place in points as of right now, but here comes that 3 of Geek Girl Games and 00 of Mudbone. They're down to the bottom with a great draft. Mike's going to come down and cut him off right here, but I don't know that he can hold on as the 3 of Geek Girl Games pulling that steering wheel hard left underneath that 799 of Mike Check. Here comes a 00 Mudbone. He's going to slide up. That's going to allow the 8 of Moon Bunny to get underneath him. Followed right behind Moon Bunny is that 33 of Harvey Jones as your leader now on the track is the 3 of Geek Girl Games as Harvey dropping down to the inside, making it 4 wide right now with the 8 and the 00. A little bit of a contact right there between the 33 and the 8. No harm, no foul as they race on here at Atlanta here on lap number 8. G3 pulling out to a lead right now as these folks behind her battle it out, but here comes the 49 of Jetman looking for win number 3 on the year. I believe he's actually won 3 races on the year. He is looking for win number 4, I believe. Did he win he might have won the All-Star race. I can't remember, but G3 is out to the lead with the 123 of Roy Chow right behind her. Here comes the 80 of Hog Eric. So Dump and Roll Racing going to hook up right here on the track between the 80 and the 123 of Roy Chow as the 51 of AJM. He's going to go 3 wide right now with the 69 of Arco Creates and that 777 of Seabass. Eric down to the inside of his teammate. The 123 of Roy Chow, he's looking for the lead right here on lap number 10. He's down to the inside of that 3 of Geek Girl Games who led a couple laps here, but Eric is not wasting any time. He is down to the inside and he is around the 3 of Geek Girl Games. The 69 of Arco Creates, 2nd place in points. He's going to try to take the lead here on this lap. As Eric will lead that lap, but Arco pushing his car out to the front. 3 wide behind him right there with the 72 of Duchess and the 3 of Geek Girl Games. Duchess in the middle, 3 wide right now with a 42 of ZWTF. Right behind ZWTF, that 420 of Queen of Hearts. Queen of Hearts, I think she's going to make it 4 wide here onto the front stretch. As it is almost 4 wide right behind him with the 13 of King of the Aces and the 07 of Douche Baggins. Little bit of a bump right there between the 72 and the 13. Bump it down into the 07 of Douche Baggins and that 329 of Heck of Nuber right there. That could be detrimental to his championship hopes as your leader on the track still going to be that 69 of Arco Creates. Right behind him is that 420 of Queen of Hearts. He is right to his bumper right now. Right to his bumper, but here comes the 07 of Douche Baggins. He's going to try to lead a lap here at Atlanta. I believe DB's won 2 races this season. He is looking for race win number 3 and to get himself out of the slump that he's been in as he's fallen to 20th in points. He's had a great car the entire year, just been a victim of a lot of terrible circumstances as he leads that lap. The 95 of Zed Brunna, though, he is pushing out to the front. Followed behind the 95 is 2-time winner, that 619 of Balls Deep. He is trying to get down to the inside of the 95 of Zed Brunna, followed closely by the 40 of his teammate, the 40, but the 25 of JTM hooks that car hard left through the turn, back to the back bumper, the 619 of Balls Deep. So JTM down to the inside right now on the leader, the 619, as the 999, the 999 of Deviant. He's working right now as we have a massive accident in the back of the pack. Looks like it's going to involve your points leader, the 329. We're going to follow this action back to the stripe as the 25 of JTM still going to be your leader. Here comes his teammate, the 96 of Nico, right there behind the 300 of Resemble. Resemble can be second at the line. The 96 looks like he's going to be third. And we're going to try to get slowed up as the 06 bouncing off her teammate, the 23 of Fuller Than You. So your leader as of right now, I believe, is going to be the 25 of JTM. That 300 of Resemble, I don't know what he is I don't know what he's doing right now. Resemble is causing mayhem on the track is what he's doing. But it looks like everybody's going to be pitting as the 300 of Resemble realizes that he needs to be behind the pace car. So here on lap number 16, we see some pitting with the 34 of Super Snake leading us down pit road. Technically, the 25 of JTM was your leader. The 300 will take over the lead. He's going to get those very important 5 bonus points. We're going to see what the 25 and the 96 can do here in the pits. See if MBR actually has some good pit stops here today. 25's got right side tires on for that Ghost Dodge. See some other folks here into the pits. Gas going in, so it looks like right side tires only for the 25. So he is down and away. Looks like right side tires for the 88. He's got a little bit of damage. So does the 329. We'll catch back up with your leader, which probably looks like it's going to be that 300 of Resemble. But let's go check out what brought out that caution. Let's get a quick view of this caution right here as it's 4 wide with the 660, the 71, and the 88. Let's check out what happens right here. So just 4 wide accident right there. Just nowhere to go for some of these drivers. As we head back to the green flag, your leader on the track is the 619 of Balls Deep. He has not pitted yet. Inside, you'll see the 88 of NM. He is 1 lap down as a result of that accident. Second's going to be the 25 of JTM. Third will be the 23 of Fuller Than You. Fourth will be the 34 of Super Snake. And rounding out your top 5 will be the 06 of Ice Cream Some Days. As they come back to the green flag, out of this race, as of right now, is the 1 of Jamal Jackson. As we're back underway, and the points leader, the 329 of Heck of Duber, out of this race as of right now. So again, involved in that accident, the 88, the 1, the 329, and the 71. The 88 is still in the race. He is very slow as the 619 is your leader right now. He is going to duck down. It looks like he might be coming into the pits. He's waving his arm. He is into the pits. He got those 5 bonus points, but I'm not sure how that's going to help him here as he rolls down pit road. Your leader on the track will be the 25 at JTM. As we hit lap number 20 here, again, out of this race is the points leader, the 329 of Heck of a Duber. So lots of opportunity right here to make up a big bunch of points on Duber as he was up 205 points over the 69 of Arco Creates. We're going to get some tough racing. Again, your leader, the 25 of JTM, but right behind him, battling it out right now is that 06 of Ice Cream Someday. She's going to get it in front of her teammate, the 23 of Fuller Than You. Here comes that 96 of Nico. He is desperately trying to lead a lap here at Atlanta. He needs those bonus points if he's going to move up. And he needs to keep his car in pristine condition. Get it to the end. Get those points. Try to catch up to that 329 of Heck of a Duber, who, again, out of this race. So a DNF today for Duber as the 96 of Nico on the outside. Underneath him's that 23 of Fuller Than You, pushed along by the number 3 of Geek Girl Games and the 72 of Duchess. Still holding out in the lead is the 25 of JTM as we close in on halfway with about 26 laps to go here. So JTM holding his own up here at the front as the 23 of Fuller Than You is trying to make his way up in the standings. He's up to 34th as of right now. I thought the 96 was into the wall. Not the case. He was up there really high. He's going to try to get back down to the bottom, but that 06 of Ice Cream Some Days is sliding in underneath him. Right there behind the 34 of Super Snake as JTM leads this field still. At 3 of Geek Girl Games caught on the outside. 3 wide right now between the 660 and the 96. Here comes the 38 of Baseman, who is just trying desperately as well to work out of the basement here in the More Freedom Series after winning 1 race early on. Running top 10 for like at least a quarter to almost halfway through the season, and has fallen back steadily since then, currently running in the 35th in points. So rough go for Baseman this year, even though he's got a win as the 25 of JTM still holding off the entirety of the rest of the field right now as the 999 of Deviant trying to work down to his inside, but no, here comes the 40 of Veteran Chaos. That is looking, oh, he's going to get a good draft help by the 40 of Veteran Chaos, the 999 of Deviant, working down to the inside. Here comes the 96 of Nico. Nico turning hard left underneath the 40 of Veteran Chaos. He's going to push his teammate, the 25 of JTM, 3 wide right now. So your leader on the track looks like it's going to be the 999 of Deviant. With that 96 of Nico, he is going to try to lead a lap here in the More Freedom Series. He's sliding high. With that 38 of Baseman, looks like he might get a run down the backstretch. Down into 3 and 4. Nico is just desperate right now to get a lap led, as it looks like the 88 of NM will become a rolling roadblock in here in just a second. So NM, who is just trying to get points and everything under his belt, rolling roadblock right now. Baseman out to your lead. Here comes that 660 of Garrett Miller, who's worked his way into the top 10 in points right now. He is underneath that 38 of Baseman. Right behind him is that 34 of Super Snake and the 33 of Harvey Jones. So I believe Super Snake, I think he's won a race possibly already. He might not have won a race in the More Freedom Series. I know his teammate, the 777 of Seabass, has. But Super Snake, who has just, he's been doing fairly decent the last few weeks for Amish Buggy Racing. You know, everybody in this race is trying to get a win under their belt, as the 660 of Garrett Miller out to the lead right now in that Crown Royal Chevy for Showstoppers Racing. As the 33 of Harvey Jones, hard left underneath that 660 of Garrett Miller, sliding a little bit. Garrett has to check up, try not to, they're trying not to connect into each other right there. As the 13 of King of the Aces, Season 1 champ, the 13 of King of the Aces, he's trying to get a win back. He's trying to get back into the winning column here in the More Freedom Series. The 96 of Nico is pushing him out to the front. Here comes the 38 of Baseman right behind him, and that 20 of Adam B5000. As the 96 is now hard left underneath that 13 of King of the Aces down the backstretch, where he's going to get a good draft by the 38 of Baseman. Baseman's going to take it 3 wide, though. The 96 of Nico is desperately trying to lead a lap here, and every time he gets up there to the front, somebody else does a good pass on him, as the 20 of Adam B5000 now underneath your leader, who is the 38 of Baseman. Moved along by that 34 of Super Snake and the 69 of Arco Creates, and here comes that 07 of Douche Baggins as they're about to catch up to the 619 of Balls Deep. So Big Slick, who pitted, is currently 1 lap down. He's hoping for a caution and or all these drivers to go into the pits. Maybe for them to pit and then him to get a caution would be the best result for him right now, as he's out of that draft, and basically with how fast these cars are drafting and going, this is basically like a super speedway right here at Atlanta. We got 4 wide action on the track as the 20 of Adam B5000 peels off. He's into the pits. Your leader looks like it's going to be the 11 of TC Roberts as they catch up to that 619 of Balls Deep. Some hot, heavy action right now going on the track, as the 06 of Ice Cream Some Days trying to be your leader has the 80 of Hog Eric. He peels off. He's going into the pits. It looks like the 33 of Harvey Jones is in. That 06 of Ice Cream Some Days, she's going to be right behind the 619 of Balls Deep. She is going to be your leader, but the 544, Frederick Winklebaum, who is currently dead last in points, he is trying to get up there. He's trying to lead this race. He's trying to get a win under his belt as well. As the 07 of Douche Baggins, it looks like he's peeling off. So Ice Cream still out there as she is drafting with that 619 of Balls Deep. He's going to stay your leader. Looks like the 300 and the 49 also staying out. Resemble stopped a couple laps after everybody, so that could be beneficial for him right now as the 06 of Ice Cream someday. She's going to get a draft off that 619. She's going to head down to the bottom of the track. We're going to see if she heads in. He is heading in. The 300 is in. Looks like the 49 is finally in. We're going to watch his pit stop by the 06 of Ice Cream some days as the rest of the field looks like they are coming into the pits right now. See how many tires are going on this 06 Publix Toyota. Almost said Ford. She's going left side tires. So 2 tires stopped for this 06 of Ice Cream some days. Fuel going in with 12 laps remaining here. So this looks like this should, fingers crossed, be their last stop as the 06 is down on the way. The 49 of Jetman right behind her. We're going to see where she ends up coming out of these pits as, because she was right up there at the front when she pitted. So here comes the 71 of Kung Fu Beer. He was, again, involved in that incident. So he is, I think he's going to be back on the lead. He's going to be on the lead lap, but I think he's definitely slow. As I think your leaders, as of right now, are the 33 of Harvey Jones and the 544 of Frederick Winklebaum, but Eric is not going to have that. He is down to the inside of that 33 of Harvey Jones. He's going to try to take the lead away from Harvey as Frederick is just dancing all over the track right now. He is just going buck wild as they're trying to catch up to that 71 of Kung Fu Beer, who's going to be, I think, a touch slower than them. He's at least out of the draft as they slide high for the 88 of NM. The 20 of Adam B5000 gets caught up. But your leader, it's a 544 of Frederick Winklebaum. He's got a great run and some drafting help by that 3 of Geek Girl Games. So RP Racing, the 544 of Frederick Winklebaum, and the 33 of Harvey Jones making their presence known today here in the top 10. Top 5 as of right now. They're 1 and 3 as we come to complete lap number 40. About 9 left to go as the 8 of Moon Bunny is slow. So Harvey down to the inside of the 30 of the 544. Here comes the 80 of Hog Eric. Looking back through this field, I mean, this is just the amount that, to give it into perspective, the fastest lap here today is 206.727 miles per hour, or 26.1818 seconds by the 3 of Geek Girl Games. So, excuse me, they are running 200 miles an hour around this track as the 49 of Jetman is trying to get win number 3 here in the More Freedom Series. He's right behind second place in points. The 69 of Arco Creates. So Jetman hooking hard left down to the inside of the 69. Here comes that 06 of Ice Cream Some Days. As that's basically a 7-car breakaway right now. 2, 4, 6, 7. 7-car breakaway as of right now. That 619 of Balls Deep, he is currently a lap down to the leaders, and he's about to go 2 laps down here. Let's check back through this field real fast, see what's going on back here as the 71, damage on the back of him as the 799 and the 29 working underneath him. They're going to catch up to that 20 of Adam B5000 as they put the 619 another lap down. The 544 Frederick Winklebaum with less than 10 laps to go here. He is pushing his way underneath the 06 of Ice Cream Some Days, but his teammate, the 33 of Harvey Jones, also trying to get down there to the bottom underneath that 544 Frederick Winklebaum. It's going to be, if it's going to be an amazing celebration if this 544 can pull off a win here today. As the 80 of Hog Eric, he is pushing that 33 of Harvey Jones out to the lead right now. But Eric, I know he's not staying behind Harvey anytime, and he is going to hook it hard left underneath that 33 as the 69 of Arco Creates. He's going to do the same thing in the 1 and 2. Right behind him is going to be the 49 of Jetman. He's going to have that draft help by the 619 of Big Slick, Balls Deep. As Arco goes out to the lead here with about 3 laps to go. Again, that 619, he is 2 laps down as of right now and not in contention for this win, but he is battling with these leaders. I mean, you might as well just hang up there at the front as a 2-car breakaway between the 49 and the 69. As the 69 is sliding high to stay away from that 49 as Jetman comes down to the inside. They're going to catch up to this 8 of Moon Bunny. Moon Bunny splitting in the middle right there. The 49 of Jetman, he is still going to be your leader with, I believe we got 2 laps to go here at Atlanta. The 49 of Jetman, your leader, as he's blocking all over this track right now. The 88 of NM might play a part in the end of this race. As the 49 of Jetman, he is going to come down. He's going to get the white flag here in just a second. As the 544, the 33, the 3, the 88 is blocking like a son of a gun. As the 3 of Geek Girl Games breaks away from the pack. The 80 of Hog Eric right behind her. This might be a crazy win for the 3 of Geek Girl Games as she comes down the stretch. Takes the flag. Your winner today at Atlanta is going to be the 3 of Geek Girl Games. Coming in second is going to be the 80 of Hog Eric. Unfortunately, they couldn't get around that 88 of NM, and he played a part in the end of this race. But your winner today in insane, spectacular fashion is going to be the 3 of Geek Girl Games. Let's go through your finishing order. Again, your winner is that 3 of Geek Girl Games. Second place will be the 80 of Hog Eric. Third will be the 33 of Harvey Jones. Fourth will be the 06 of Ice Cream Some Days. Fifth will be the 49 of Jetman. Sixth will be the 69 of Arco Creates. Seventh will be the 544 of Frederick Winklebaum. Eighth will be the 300 of Resemble. Ninth will be the 777 of Seabass. And rounding out your top 10 will be the 96 of Nico. Speechless, amazing race here today at Atlanta. I still have to figure out who led it halfway because it was wild and crazy. And hopefully next week when we head to our next road course, the Charlotte Roval, for the Charlotte Roval 80, hopefully that one will be as crazy as today's race. Let's check in on your points situation. Well, I know Duber's still going to be leading the points, but we're going to be seeing all the craziness that happened here with him being taken out early in that accident. This is a great opportunity. You're seeing the points here on the screen, and I'm excited to calculate them and see how close it is going into these last few races. Let's check in on your team and chassis standings and see what those look like, as Chevy's going to get a win here today. Few Dodge drivers in the top 10, so we'll see what that looks like. Amazing, amazing race here today at Atlanta for this Atlanta 75. Congratulations to your winner, the number 3 of Geek Girl Games. She just pulled out a win. I thought the 49 had that, but the 88 just too slow. They just didn't get around him in time. And your winner again is that 3 of Geek Girl Games. So congratulations to G3. She wins it here today at Atlanta. And if I'm just so excited for next week as we head down the stretch into the end of this season. And until next week at Charlotte for the Charlotte Roval 80, take care.